Hey everybody, welcome back to Auto Scholar with Mr. B. I'm Mr. B. Don't forget to like the video if it taught you anything, and of course subscribe to the channel for more automotive repair information. So today we have my 2004 Volkswagen Passat, and this vehicle I bought a couple of years back, and it's kind of been my spare car, but now I'm wanting to drive it more to kind of keep miles off my other daily driver. So I've been doing some projects to it. We just put some wheels and tires on it. Now I'm getting it cleaned up. This vehicle did have a sunroof leak, so the carpets in the car are in pretty poor condition. And you can't buy carpets for this car anymore, so you either have to find a used set that's not too bad, make your own, or figure out a way to clean these. So I have decided with the latter, and we're going to try to clean these carpets and get them as clean as possible. Also try to get any smell or any mold or anything out that's settled from the sunroof leaks. Now, this car did have a sunroof leak, and I made videos on how you fix those as well. But today we're trying to remedy it and make sure that the car is ready to go. So I bought a tool that I've read pretty good reviews on. I'm going to be reviewing this here and showing you how well this will clean these carpets. And it's one you can go to Walmart. I bought this at Walmart. It's $130, and it's a carpet cleaning machine that is good for, it's really used for like spots and stuff around the house, but I am going to use it to clean the carpets inside the car and see how they turn out. So let's go over here to the bench and I'll show you the new machine. Okay, so this is the machine I selected. I just want to go ahead and tell you guys that Bissell is not paying me a dime. I never get paid for mentioning products or anything on this channel. The only revenue that I get is from ad revenue, and that gets donated directly to the scholarship fund for my school. So this is a Bissell Spot Clean Pro Heat Pet carpet machine. And I bought this for a couple of reasons. One, I have some carpeted steps at my house I'm going to use this on. But two, very small brush here that is going to be great for getting in and out of smaller areas on the car. So this just plugs into the wall. It has one switch on it, and you have a couple of tanks here. This is going to be the used tank where all the used nasty water goes. And once it gets up to this line here, that will be full. And it just snaps into the machine like that. You can hear a lock when it hits. And then we have our solution tank, which is right here. And I've already got this full of water. It'll show you pretty much where to measure out. So it says, water here, and then you add the formula in there. And now we have a spot and stain formula here. This came with this Bissell machine. And then we have an Oxy Boost type of booster here that goes in there. So I've already got the water in here. I'm gonna go ahead and add the spot cleaner. And this they don't give you a whole lot of this stuff. Probably about 1 or 2 runs worth. I'm gonna go ahead and add the Oxy Boost. There may be better stuff out on the market than this, but I'm just trying what came in the box. Put the little plug back on. And you want to, before you clean the area, you want to go ahead and hit it with a shop vac and get any loose soil or anything up, because you don't want anything in this machine that would clog it up. So let's go ahead and take it to the car. I'm going to show you the before shot of the carpet. We'll clean it, and then I'll show you the after when it dries. Okay, so here is the area that I'll be working with. This is the driver's side, and you can see here it's pretty dank in here. And so this will be the before shot. You may want to pull the seats out if it's easier. It's not too difficult. Just remember, when we're pulling the seats out, we need to disconnect the battery because these seats have airbags in them. And so we're gonna treat this area and see how it does. Okay, so we just flip the switch here. And this has a trigger on it right here that sprays the liquid. Just saturate the carpet. scrub it. And then we're going to suck out all the nastiness. And again, you may need a couple of passes to make this right. All right, so just that little bit, you can tell it's really getting cleaner through here. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the rest of this, because I know y'all don't want to see me just doing this. And then I'm gonna show you the aftershot. Okay, so I went ahead and pulled the used wastewater tank off here, and you can see the stuff that comes out of the carpet's pretty gnarly stuff. That's pretty sad. Okay, so here's the final result. It's all dried. Still got some stains in here. So, you know, if you're looking for a show car finish, I'd recommend taking it to a professional and getting it done. If you're just looking for maintenance clean, and I'm looking at my viewfinder in my camera, and it actually looks worse on camera than it does just looking at it with your eyes, but it's not, you know, it's not going to be a showroom quality clean. So you probably need to go to somebody that has a hot water extractor and get this done professionally if you want it looking any better than that. But for us, I mean, if there's going to be a floor mat in here anyway, and so we are good to go. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of the vehicle, and that way I can get it aired out so I can drive it a little bit later. But for the most part on this Bissell machine, I give it about 3 out of 5 stars. It does a pretty decent job. However, it's not going to get out everything. If you have really heavy stains, you really need to take the vehicle to a professional. And even then, sometimes they can't get them out. So, you know, no telling what a professional could do with this vehicle. But for $130 for this machine, I think it's a pretty good deal. And especially, I mean, you can use it around the house and for other things as well. So hopefully you got some information from this. If you did, give me a like, and of course subscribe to the channel. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, VK. I post a lot of material there, a lot of stuff that I can't post on YouTube. So check me out there, and of course we'll see you next time on Auto Scholar with Mr. B.